Moving on to question 5 here, we have a volume of revolution question. So we're given the curve C here has the equation y is equal to x to the power of 3 over 2, and it tells you the area is bounded by the curve C, the x-axis, and the lines x equals 1 and x equals k, and it's rotated 360 degrees about the x-axis to form a solid S. And we're given that the solid S has a volume of 600 pi. And we have to find the constant k. So the constant k here is this part here where x is restricted between 1 and k. So we need to do this, and the first thing to do, or I'd write down, is the formula to help here. So v, so the volume, is going to be equal to pi times the integral, so that's between b and a, and it's f of x all squared. I like that, and it'll be dx because it's an integral. So if this is f of x here, so in our case it's just going to be the y, right? So to start with, what's x to the 3 over 2 all squared? If we square this now, what am I going to get? Well, all you're doing is multiplying the powers. So 3 over 2 times 2, that'll give me x to the 3, right? Could be 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 2 to give me 3 like that. So that's my new power that I'm going to work with for this integral here. So let's have a go at starting this. So my working now is going to be pi times the integral between k, that's what we're working with here, k, and 1. And the f of x all squared here is going to be x cubed. So because if you don't put x to the 3 over 2, it's x cubed here now, because we've squared it. And this is going to be equal to 600 pi when the integral is performed, or when the integration is performed. So what we can do straight away is just imagine that we're dividing through by pi. So we get rid of the pi here, we can get rid of the pi here. So what I have now is the integral from k to 1 of x cubed is equal to 600. Just to make the the arithmetic a little bit easier. And what I can do now is add 1 to the power divided by the new power. So x to the 4 divided by 4. So this is going to be between k and 1, which we're going to have to do in a sec. And that's equal to 600. So that's equal to 600. So all we need to do now is actually perform the substitution. So what I get here now is k to the 4 over 4 minus, subbing the 1 in, minus 1 to the 4, so that's just 1 divided by 4. And this is equal to 600 still. So we can solve this now. All I'm going to do now is times 3 by 4. So I times 3 by 4, what that gives me then is that k to 4 is equal to, that's going to be equal to 2,400. Oops, what I do need is my plus 1 still. Don't forget your minus 1, sorry. Minus 1 is equal to 2,400. So we need to add 1, so k to the 4 is equal to 2,401. And what this means now is that k is going to be the 4th root of 2,401. So therefore, k is going to be equal to 7. If you do that on your calculator, you'll get 7. So we found the value of the constant k, and the question is done there. So hopefully not too bad, and I hope that's okay.